Well, good morning on this New Year's Day. I'm gonna get the cows. Look at the cows. I found them in the cabinet. This one's made in France. This one is Staffordshire. I think that one's probably French too. So I'm gonna start calling everything till the cows come home and we got our creamers. So I think they're just adorable. I think my creamers are just adorable. And I've got several more. I didn't collect them. I just meant to. I didn't mean to collect them. I just have them. Okay, so I'm going to get a pan. One of my stronger bottom pans. This is advanced cookware. I'm going to turn it on. And I'm going to render my bacon down so I can use it in this morning's. Plus, I need to use the bacon because I don't want it to ruin. Second of all, I want to put it in with my olive oils for flavoring of stuff. And the only way to do that is render it down. Let me get a mat here. So I'm going to put that on my wood. That's that bacon my brother brought me from Wichita Falls. So I'm just going to cut it in small. May have to get this knife sharp. It don't seem too sharp. Be right back. Okay, I got that sharpened. And I'll rinse it off. We'll see. We'll see. Just like butter. Cuts just like butter. So I'm just going to cut that up into small pieces. Because I'm going to make a peas for New Year's. So we're going to need some bacon for that. And I'm just going to drop this down into my pan. Yeah, I'll be back. Okay, I've got that rendered down. Very good. And I just took a bowl and put some olive oil in it. I'm going to get a little pie pan, just one of these pie pans. I use them for everything because they're good to have around. So I just wash them and use them. Now I'm going to dip that bacon. Much as I can, I'll push it and kind of drain it a little bit. I've got a little more in there, and I'll put it in here in a minute. But I'm just going to pour this into my olive oil so I can let it drain. Get out of this pan. There we go, all that out of there. Plus, that will mash that grease down into my olive oil. So now I've got these, and they'll cool and get real crunchy. We can use them for several things. So that's our bacon olive oil there. And it'll give it a flavor. And to beat you having to have all that bacon grease when you just want some flavor, but you still want semi-healthy with olive oil. So I'm going to let that sit there by that cow and cool, and it'll get a lot better. I almost forgot to turn y'all back on. Don't know how it is, but I'm putting my bowl down on 2 pieces of dough, and I'm going to try to get as much out of this dough as I possibly can, because it don't have to be just perfect. Just use your pie dough, your ball pie dough. So that's 2, 4, 6, 7, 8. We might get, it's just hard to use this dough unless, let me get a pan. It's hard to use that dough that is made for the pre-pie crust. So you just have to kind of put it down in there. And shape it with your fingers. That's the easiest way you can do if you can't roll it out like these here. Just make you some little cups out of it. And that will do pretty good. It's not perfect, but if you don't make your own pie dough, if I make my pie dough, I can roll it out and get my big cutter, and it's fine. We're not doing that today. We're making these little New Year's quiches. I used to do these a lot when I had guests. And they're fun. They're wonderful. You can freeze them. Even if you make these, you could freeze them and take one out a day. We may be shy on that one. If we are, it's all right, because the egg batter will kind of fill in if you've got it just nearly done. It will go ahead, and you might take see, here's some on this one here. We'll go ahead and see how much we need our circles. Pull them up. Go ahead and put our circles in there. And I think they look festive when you do this. They look good. They taste good. They're so easy to make. Lord, make these in just a minute, 10 minutes. If you have them already made, you can put them in the microwave if you have guests come in, or your grandkids or something, and just pull them out, and put them in your microwave after they've, you baked them. Let me get another pan. Let me get another one. There's a little piece there. We don't waste nothing, do we? Yeah. Those could be done with a crimper and ready to do them beautiful, but I'm just in a hurry this morning, and I'm not gonna. They'll still be nice looking, and I'm very tired. So we're only gonna have be one shy. We'll be one shy, but that's okay. That's okay. I think I got a little too much on this one, but I'm not gonna worry with it. I'm just gonna go ahead and fill it and get it done. You can do this also with any kind of filling that you want to. I've made little apple torts like this. Now I've got my regular tort thing, which is, when I'm going to do my torts, I use my tort tool. But I've got a bigger one that you can do this if you do your choux pastry. But this is what we're doing for this, like this one. And they're so easy. So now we've got two pans, and I will get some eggs. Get the spinach. Get the eggs. Okay. And I don't remember how many eggs I need. I forgot. So we're going to go ahead and just do shut that icebox. We're going to just go ahead and do our 6. Let me get that. That's why you got that little dauble on the bottom of these egg cartons. Because if the egg gets broke, I don't think this one got broke. But that little thing underneath, it helps push these eggs out if you always wondered why that little indention. Well, that's what I use it for, because you push your finger up under it, it'll pop those eggs out without breaking them. Okay. Okay, that's a half a dozen there. And I'm trying to think, since we might as well just go ahead and let me use these eggs up. And if not, I'll keep the eggs back. But there's no sense of being shy on that if you're going to since we're gonna fill those. I don't think we will need. Okay, here we go with our simply potatoes, shredded hash browns. So let me get those. Put it here in my bag because I'm not sure. I'm going to do those with potatoes and get it all over the place. Do it again. Get my clean that so that. Okay, so we got potatoes and eggs, and we can do a little. I knew I didn't have any cheese this morning because I didn't go to the grocery store yesterday. These have thawed out a little more. Let me go ahead and fix these cups here. Get them down in there. Now that I've got some of that spinach, some spinach, and I'm just going to take I'm talking about just a very few little sprigs of spinach, just to give it a little surprise. Just to give it a little surprise. There we go. Okay. I was going to put a bell pepper in there, but today I do not think I'm going to. I'll tell you what I think I am going to do is I'm going to get, hold on just a minute. I have, I've got more of those potatoes down in here. Okay. I didn't know it. I buy those potatoes that I just showed you on sale. So now, let me get these great value onions that I put in my bag. I'm just going to put a few in each cup. These great value eggs. Now, if I had cheese, yes, I'd put it in these. But we'll just have to do it out. But we have an extra ingredient. We got our bacon that we don't usually have, so that'll be good too. Okay, now let me put just a few potatoes down in there. Not a lot. Just put them. I'll put a bunch. You can put as much as you want. I just think they're kind of like these little things are kind of like a little surprise. And the eggs, when you whip them and get them in there, it gives you a little okay, so we've got our potatoes here. Let's roll these so we can get them in the freezer. I just roll them down, pull that air out, and seal them. Now I'm going to do black-eyed peas, but I've got black-eyed peas and all these beans that I did, so I may do that instead of going to the store just to get black-eyed peas. So let me go ahead and put some pepper in it, y'all. A little salt. Since we don't have cheese, you got to put a little salt in it. If you don't, it'll be bland as all get out. I don't need all the salt, so it's not that much. The bacon will put a little salt in it. But you gotta have it. Got to have it. So see that crisp, that bacon crisp it up. I don't want a whole bunch in there. Just enough to surprise you. Just enough to surprise you that there's bacon in your quiches. Baby quiche. You know baby quiches. Okay. Now then, I think we've got everything in there that we want right now. So let me get this whiskey, springy whisk, the spring whisk, out of there. And I'm just going to pour some down into my, I don't want a lot because it'll come up over that top. You know it. It swells kind of. That'll be up the top and it'll encompass all that filling you put in there. So we might be just about right. Looks like. Get that little bacon down on there. Oops. Lord, I think we did just about right. Y'all will have to remember, if we had one more, it would be exactly. So there we go. That kind of worked out okay, huh? All right, so that's, make sure they're kind of tucked under and you've got everything ready. And now we'll put that in the oven at 350. And I'll tell you how long in a little bit. I'll be back. Okay, now that oil, the olive oil's cooled off, I'm going to put it in my olive oil. Let me rinse this out. Put it in my olive oil container. And now let's go ahead and add the rest of this. With some kind of great value, but I'm just going to put it in with my other good olive oil because I don't want to waste. I don't want to waste it. And it's not going to change the flavor too much. So now we've got a pretty good deal there. Okay, so I picked through my beans. Now I'm going to put a little bit of soda in there, just very little. And some water so that I can let those set out and That soda kind of cuts down on the gas. It seems like if any of them have gas, so we'll just put these to the side and we'll check our baby quiche here in just a little bit. Okay, our baby quiche, I put in there 20 minutes and I'm going to go ahead and take them out because I do not want them to get, I gotta put the other pan, I don't want them to get so there's our baby quiches, little baby quiche. See, I like kind of the way that jaggedy edge when they come out. Even though it's a store-bought pastry, it looks homemade because you've done it yourself. Put it around there yourself. And those should just pop out. About like that. So you just pop them out. Put them out and let them cool. So you can put these on a charcuterie board or any other sideboard, buffet, on a big platter. And then if somebody wants to, they can come and serve themselves or just how I've done this here, you know, on this my little Picola chopping board. So I'd serve this. I might put some spinach leaves underneath or something, but not for just Mother Nine. I doubt she might eat one today. We've got our beans soaking. We've got our bacon that we can use in those. So I guess that's all we've got to say this morning. Got a lot of things to do today, but I don't know if I'm going to get half of them done because it just takes forever to get some things done with me. I hope y'all have a good New Year's. I'm going to try to come on live. I don't know if it'll be today or tomorrow, but tonight is New Year's Eve, and I hope that y'all be careful. Please, Lord, be careful and don't get out in a bunch of crowds and stuff like that so you be a target, because this whole world's getting worse every day. God bless you. God bless us. God bless the United States. And we'll talk to you soon. I wish y'all were here to have some of these baby quiches with us. Okay. Bye-bye.